Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, we are looking at the one, the only Firestone Walker Parabola. This is the 2014 vintage, coming in at 14% alcohol by volume. So that alcohol content keeps creeping up each year. It's an Imperial Oatmeal Stout aged in bourbon barrels, and I believe they're actually Heaven Hill barrels, and I think they age it for around 8 months. Could be a little bit longer, but I'm not 100% sure. This is one of those beers I get a ton of requests for you guys to, review and look at it again. So I keep doing it because, hey, why not? Last year it was awesome, year before awesome. I've heard this one is the best to date. So who knows? If you guys want to pick this up, you can go to qualityliquorstore.com and do just that. So let me get this one into a glass, let you guys know how it smells, tastes, give you the final verdict on Firestone Walker Parabola. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Parabola. Yeah, immediately you get those barrel characteristics. Oak, char, vanilla, tobacco. Then you start to get kind of the Imperial Stout notes. You get the chocolate, the subtle coffee. I get a fruity kind of estery note in this one. A little bit of cherry, maybe some plum or raisin. It's just a very, very complex smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on Parabola. Cheers. Oh, wow. Whew. Wow, that's big. Right at the front of the tongue. This beer comes in layers. It's a very, very complex layered beer. The first layer is the bourbon barrel. Again, you get that kind of subtle smokiness, that char from the barrel, oakiness, vanilla, toasted coconut, almost that macaroon type of flavor. Then the second layer kicks in, and that's where you start to get the maltiness. You get caramel, you get toffee, you get dark chocolate, you get a little bit of a sweet kind of milk chocolate in there as well, some coffee in it. In the back, it's kind of like a dark fruit layer. You start to get raisins, you get dark cherries, chocolate covered cherries, maybe even a little bit of plum. Just that fruity ester starts to blend. And as you drink more of it, as the beer warms up, as it kind of sits in your mouth, it all starts to come together to create this just one big, massive, chewy beer. Tons of body on this one. I mean, it just tastes like 14%. You do feel the alcohol as far as a little bit of heat in there, subtle alcohol sweetness to it, but it's not overwhelming at all for 14%. It's really, really surprising. It's a big beer. Just a lot going on in this beer. Definitely take some time. Let it warm up to the right temperature, around 55 degrees. Enjoy it in a good glass and just take your time and sip on it. It's an awesome, awesome beer. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Firestone Walker Parabola coming in at 14% alcohol by volume. Available now, very limited. You can get it at qualityliquorstore.com if you want to order it online, guys. This one's getting an A+. This is easily one of the best barrel-aged Imperial Stouts on the market. The level of complexity that is packed into this 22 ounces is just fantastic. Like I said before, there's just these layers of different flavors. And they're constantly kind of changing and merging and evolving, and it's just a fantastic beer. It's just a well-crafted beer. I think this is definitely probably the best vintage I've had. Lots of barrel to it, lots of Imperial Stout character to it. I would hope so at 14%. It's just an awesome, awesome beer. And if you've never had one, this is probably the vintage to get. It's great stuff. So another crazy good beer coming out of Firestone Walker. Those guys know what they're doing. So with that said, folks, remember life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.